What's up, and welcome back to the Caedon and Greydon show, where two friends come together and we talk about real life topics that we may not think about on a daily basis.
Absolutely
or in
not,
general.
Caedon.
And today's episode is no different. I want to raise the question for those of you listening, watching, wherever you may be. Is or does your phone listen/watch you? What do you think?
Absolutely, Caedon. I mean, there's no way.
You do think that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. 100%. There's no way it doesn't. I mean, your camera is open. Attaboy. There you go. Like the FBI
Covering it now.
The FBI is watching. The FBI is listening to us talk about them listening to us. And my phone is open right there. How you doing, Mr. FBI agent man? Hope you're having a good night.
Speaking directly to them.
Absolutely.
I have friends that are on your side of the spectrum.
Okay.
But I personally, I just can't get there.
Yeah. Well, give us your reasons why, Caedon, because I want to know.
First of all, I think it's too expensive. I've read up a little bit on this. I'm not an expert by any means, but I think it's too expensive, and also, who has the time to do it?
Well, the FBI, this is like one of their jobs. They spy on people, so
I get that. But don't, in my opinion, for the advertisers, the big business, the companies out there that need consumers' information, I feel like they already have it through like apps, what we're searching, that sort of thing. I don't think they necessarily need to listen to us.
Okay. I get that, and which makes sense. Cookies and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand any of that. But, I know I look up things, and then I'll see something on Facebook, and it'll be like, hey, I just looked that up earlier like 10 minutes ago.
So this has happened to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Which makes sense. Like, okay. I mean, cookies, like, I get that. Like, but it's kind of weird that, like, you look up something on the internet, and your Instagram may not be, like, connected on your Safari.
Right.
But, like, you'll go to Instagram, and then you'll see ads for stuff you just looked up 5 minutes ago on Safari. That's kind of weird to me. But,
okay.
But like, and also sense. I've heard stories, Caedon. I've heard stories. Okay. People on podcasts, people on radio, TV, that they'll be like talking to their friends about. Okay, let's say you and I are talking about Adidas shoes. Yeah. I don't look up Adidas shoes online very often. Like I've looked up Yeezys a couple times. But like, say you and I were talking about Adidas shoes because you're like one of the coolest shoe gurus I know. So, but anyway.
Thank you.
I'm talking to you about it, and then the next day, I've heard this happen to people. This has never personally happened to me. But the next day, say we were talking about it yesterday, and today I went and looked on my phone, and I went on the internet, and an ad popped up. Or I went on Instagram, and an ad popped up that said, Adidas shoes, go buy now. And it's like, I've never looked that up on my phone ever. And I've just heard stories about that. So that's one reason I believe it.
Yeah, okay, I see your side of that, and you may be right, but I think you're wrong. Just honestly, whatever.
I'm looking at the FBI, man.
I don't believe it for myself. I also read an article where researchers literally put two phones in a silent, enclosed room for 3 days and two other phones in another room for 3 days. One room was silent.
Yep.
The other room had a constant person talking.
Okay.
Kind of like a feedback.
Yeah.
Not like a feedback, but it was constant loop of a voice talking about,
different
I believe
things.
It was dog food. Dog food is what it was.
All right.
And after the 3 days, nothing happened.
Okay.
The research was the same. Leave a comment down in the comment section below and tell us what you think. Does your phone listen to you? We would love to know. Thanks for listening to the Caedon and Greydon show. Again, this is Caedon and Greydon signing off. Peace.
Deuces.